Hello, everybody. Let's take a look at Unit 5.4b, which is subtracting polynomials. And this is similar to the one we just completed in 5.4a. We've got this polynomial, which has 4 terms. And we are subtracting this second polynomial, which has also 4 terms. When we subtract, we're going to use the distributive property, and we're going to distribute this negative sign over all of the terms in the second polynomial. And what that means basically is it's like you're multiplying each of these terms by -1. And so what we usually do is, let's go to the tablet, take a look. We just put a circle around that negative sign and then arrows showing what we're doing. And basically, this will cause the signs of all of the terms of this polynomial to change. And this first one is positive, but it doesn't, it's not written because it's assumed. But we're going to look at these and these are all operators right now, but we're going to look at them as signs, positive or negative signs, okay? So when we distribute this negative sign over the terms of this polynomial, we get negative 3x to the 4th plus 11x cubed minus 12x plus 2. So this is kind of tricky. All of your signs are going to be the opposite. The negative sign turns positive to negative and negative to positive. Okay, so you're getting the reverse of all this, and it's kind of tricky to do. You've got alternating positive and negative signs, so make sure you get all those right. And then we are going to do what we did. Now we'll just combine the two, and we're not even going to think about if we're subtracting or adding. We're just going to combine the like terms. And if you struggle with that, combine like terms, you can search for this in Canvas in the support class shell, or at Khan Academy, and learn about combining like terms. So the thing about combining like terms is what defines a like term, and I compared it to like dollars and cents. You know, you can add up dollars all together, but if you have cents, you have to keep those separate. So each of these units, we've got x to the 5th here, x to the 3rd, a regular x term, and then a number. And over here we've got x to the 4th, x to the 3rd, an x term, and a number. So some of these can be combined and some cannot, right? We're going to be combining with these down here. These have been converted now. We distributed the negative sign. So we don't have a corresponding x to the 4th term on the left, and we don't have an x to the 5th term on the right. So we're just going to keep those as is. You can't do anything with them because the powers are not the same. Their exponents are different. So we're going to rewrite this. We'll start bringing down those terms. We have 11x to the 5th, and then we have a negative 3x to the 4th. So that's a minus 3x to the 4th. And then our third term, our x cubed term, we have 11 of those here. And how many do we have on this side? We've got 9, but they are negative, right? So here we're combining negative 9x cubed with positive 11x cubed. So we can apply the same rule we use for negativity. The signs are different, and we're going to combine them. So we're going to take the difference between the two numbers. The difference between 9 and 11 is 2. And we're going to retain the sign of the number with the larger absolute value, which is 11. And then we just have to add our units, which is x cubed. Okay, so we want to be careful to include this operator as a sign. Okay, and that's something we do when we add and subtract. This is really filling out your whole list of rules, the algorithm for adding and subtracting like terms. And so then we continue. We have an x term, negative 12x, and here we have positive 3x, so the signs are different. Take the difference between 3 and 12, that's 9. And x is the unit, and then the number with the larger absolute value is 12, and its sign is negative, so we'll put a negative there. So that's minus 9x, and then plus 10 and plus 2. Add those together, we get positive 12. So we have now combined these two polynomials, and in this case it was subtraction, but basically after you have distributed the negative sign here, it's just combining like terms. You're searching for the terms that are the same, and then putting those together. So this is the answer we would put in at WAMAP. Let's see how we did, if I can. All right. So, and then if you are not used to inputting equations, we can talk about that. So 11x, and you need an uppercase 6, which is the caret key, to do that exponent. And we had a 5. This is positive, so 11x5, and then use the arrow key to step to the right, and this would be the same on your GED calculator. And then we're subtracting 3x, and then that uppercase 6, that's a caret key. And that caret is like diamond, C-A-R-A-T, caret. It has a point, and that's what you're counting with diamonds. This is 3x to the 4th, and then use the arrow key to step to the right of that, and then we're adding 2, and we can also add, if we use this button, 2x, you can make an exponent that way. And actually we need an x in here, and then the exponent, 2x cubed, 2x to the 3rd, and then you have to step to the right with your arrow key, and then we're going to subtract 9x, and then we're going to add plus 12. Okay, and this little thing on the end that says syntax error, if you leave something off, this is like you, this is like bad grammar for math. It doesn't tell you if your answer is correct or not. It just tells you if the computer would be able to understand it. So this is our answer, and you should play with these a little bit so you know how to input your answers. And then let's see, we'll submit our answer. Awesome, so we got this correct. So work a few similar problems on your own and see how you do. And when you submit your work, it should look something like this. Okay, awesome. See you in the next video.